Hey Mingos, welcome to Nailchemy. My name's Lisa Graves, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to do some 3D poppies for Remembrance Day nails. Enjoy! Right, so this one, I'm going to throw some of the onyx in at the cuticle on this one, I think. So let's go in with that first. So nice and careful using black round the cuticle. So I like to come in just with a small bead. Keep it nice and wet. And then I can keep coming back, adding more, coming around my side walls. This is where we need to become contortion like, so that we can reach the bits that we can't see. Sorry, come out here in my brand new studio so I can film in peace and still am interrupted by children and husbands and dogs. I get the hint. I built this entire building for me. Leave me be. Okay, right, so we've got the black round the cuticle. So I want to chuck some, let's get some of this in here, I think. What was this one called? Immortal. So we used a bit of the Immortal in this nail, which was on the other video. So I think what I'm going to do is bring this up from the tip. This is really beautiful, this one. And just kind of blend that into the black. Don't worry about taking it up and over and kind of covering the black. It will fade really nicely, this stuff. So just keep your brush flat when you're blending. But just be warned that this stuff will cling to your brush. It will cling. Okay, and then I'm going to get a tiny smidge of the black and just come back over that Immortal just a little bit. Kind of bounce it back a bit. There we go. So I'm going to be doing more stuff on top of this. So again, don't stress if it is not perfect. In fact, let's add a little bit more North Pole onto this as well. I really liked that. And because we used North Pole on this nail, but we used it on a white background, it made it quite obvious. So it will look, so obviously on the white background, the black glitter shows up really well. But because this nail is darker, the silver glitter and any star, there is a star there. That star as well should show up quite well. Oh, it looks like a starry night. I'm gonna bring this up just a little bit higher because obviously you don't see the black glitter on the black acrylic. But you do get the white. Let's take a bit of this off. Oh, I really like that. And then we've still got more to add onto the top. But I do need to cap this in clear now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of all of this and get myself some fresh monomer. Okay, so let's get this nail capped in clear. Off camera again. This is the downside to me working on my own nails. I can only watch one thing at a time. It's forever going out of shot. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. There's just a smidge more. Get that cuticle area nice and neat. Fabulous. Right, let's give this a couple of minutes to set and then we can get that last one filed up. I've just filed the nail up and forgot to hit record, didn't I? Sorry, but it's all filed up and I've wiped over. I did a quick buff as well and then I wiped over with some apple acetone. And somewhere in there I made a funny joke as well, but I didn't hit record, so you are saved from my wicked sense of humour. Okay, right, so coming in with the no wipe top coat. Oh, I love that glitter on the black. It probably does look like a starry night sky. Let's pull this in a bit. There we go. That's pretty. Oh, I really like that. I would wear that just as it is, as a full set. What was that one called? I think that one was North Pole. Yay! North Pole. I'm really not very great at remembering names of things. I struggle to remember the names of my children. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. Right, so what we'll do is we'll give this a cure and then I'm going to be doing some 3D work on top. And again, for that, I'm going to be using Poppy and Cloudburst. There you go. Right, so where is my 3D brush? Got my monomer. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating the poppies from side view. So they're not going to be from the top of the poppies like on this nail. Let's zoom you in a bit. There we go. So I'm going to get a relatively medium, largy kind of bead of that sort of size. And move this about. Oh, too wet. Move this about to where I want it. And I did just accidentally blob a whole load more monomer on that, so that's going to take a little bit of time to set up that one. Not a problem. I'll get another one here. I'll just roll with it. Just roll with it. That's what we do. So just be aware as well that your 3D work might slip about a bit on your shiny top coat. So I want this quite proud. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to push this in two areas. Once here, once here. So I'm going to push that up and out. But I'm not going to completely flatten the acrylic here. And then I'm going to do the same on this side here. So it kind of looks a little bit like a love heart, really. Make that centre bit a little bit more prominent. Ugh, completely ruin it in the process. It's alright, we can fix that. Press it back in. And same again with this one. Push it there and push it there like this. And then I'm going to do the same thing again, but I'm going to do it with a smaller bead. No, I'm not, because I keep dropping them. Let's put this one in here. And I'm going to do another smaller one up here as well. And here. Just let those beads settle for a second, and I think I'll get another one in here as well. So those three there. I might even get a little one in down the bottom here as well, but let's see how we get on with these ones first. So this one we popped down first. Just going to make sure that it is where I want it to be. And then obviously it's a smaller bead as well, so a little bit more careful when you're pressing this one out. And then move around to this one. Again, still trying to achieve that little bit of a lopsided love heart look to it. So if you haven't already guessed what we're doing here, we're going to make it look a bit like a poppy field. So you either haven't guessed or I forgot to tell you in the intro. I haven't done my intro yet, so I'll try not to tell you that bit in the intro. Like this. What do you think? Should we get one more here? Because I'm still going to paint all the green on. In fact, I kind of like that as it is. I like that as it is. Right, so I need to add just small wisps of leaves. So not with every single poppy, but with one or two of them. I'm going to add small green leaves. So tuck that one right in there. Just wait for that to set up before I start splitting it with my brush. So when I'm ready, I can turn my brush into a blade. I'm going to get that like a knife and start pulling. I am so at the wrong angle for this. Start pulling that through, and then again use that blade to press out your leaf. There we go. I'm going to pop another one in down here, I think. Let's make sure we're in shot, Lisa. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bring that up and round. Wait for that to settle, and then we can use our blade. Ever so gentle when you're doing this. There we go. Focus, focus. Right. Going to add just some very, very, very minute amounts of onyx. And I mean seriously minute, like the smallest beads that you can pick up. And just pop these in any corners. And rub it over the leaf as well, just to add little bits of low lights. And then on your poppies as well at the bottom, I'm going to place it and then just smooth it up. So sometimes you might completely wipe the black off, sometimes you may end up leaving a little bit too much, but the idea of this is that we're just adding very, very small shadows. So just smush it in. Smush it in. Let me see if I can bring my light around this side. There you go. So you can see where we had those little bits of shadow. Okay, right. So one last thing to do on these nails. And I need my artisan paints. I'm not sure which green I'm going to use. I think neon green. I think neon green is going to be too neon. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bit of the neon green. That's the tack-free one. And I'm going to get a bit of the brown, I think. Just to... Don't ask me why I'm doing this on top of my palette when I have a perfectly good palette in here. But hey ho, this is me. I like to do things difficult. So I'm going to use, where's my old brush? I've got an old 3D brush that I can just mix those in with, because I don't want, there you are, this is the green that I want here. And I'm going to use my 10mm liner. So this is the right shade of green that I want here. And what I'm going to do is just coming out of the bottom of the poppy, I'm going to do my stems. So I'm going to do them coming out of all of them. So obviously this one here is then hidden by that poppy. So make sure you continue the stem. And then this one here, we can just run off of that one. There we go. When you're happy with that, that can go into the lamp for a full cure. And I'm going to finish this nail off with bubble gum. So just drop that around the cuticle, and don't forget to get under the nail as well. There you go. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to give us a little like and drop any comments that you've got down in the comment section below. More importantly, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you get a notification next time we drop another video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.